Hi everybody, welcome to the show. My name's Zach from A to Z Designs. If you see that red button right now, that means you're on the live. Hit the heart button, say hey, let us know you're here. If you don't see that button, that means you're on the replay. Hashtag replay, let us know you were here. How y'all doing? Welcome to the show. Oh, happy Thursday night. That's right, guys, you're with me for the next few nights. It's gonna be a great time. We're going to laugh. We're going to cry. We're going to cry a lot, I'm sure. You're going to gasp, like, oh my gosh, what is he doing? It's going to be crazy fun. So hit the heart button, say hey, type in club for all the supplies that we are using tonight, because we are going to use this month's club transfer, all these beautiful patterns, on this cute little planters box I have here. We're going to fill it with some flowers and put some legs on it and make it something unique and different. But let me give you a little something you have to look forward to when Miss Amy does return, because I was originally going to do this project, but I felt after I kind of laid it all out that, you know what, this is definitely an Amy project. So I have created a bigger planters box. I was going to put it on this pallet board here, kind of something like this. But you know what? This project right here, to me, screams Amy. So we're going to let her do it when she gets back. That's something she can do when she gets back. Tonight, I'm going to show y'all how to make the little miniature version. And we're going to put some little legs on it, make it cute, put some flowers in it. So how y'all doing? Welcome to the show. Type in club for all the supplies that we are using tonight. And if you're not a part of our amazing club, you should be. What are you waiting for? Because it's a great little club to be a part of. Okay, check it out. Easy to assemble, easy to disassemble. We're going to take it, and what we're going to do first, this is another last minute change of plans here I had in my project. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some bark. Originally, I wasn't going to use bark, but I kind of want it to look very rustic, paint chipped, kind of going through all that fun stuff. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a brush. Oh, there's the cups. I was looking for the watering cups here. Just make sure we have some. I can put this in. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to paint the whole thing bark. I don't need to paint the whole thing bark. Because what I'm going to do is just on a couple spots, I'm just going to brush it. Like I'm going to spot it even, and I'll show you why here in a second. But I'm just going to do that a little bit. Just do a little bit of that on each side. Get a little crazy with it. Spread it out. Don't need to do the whole thing like y'all said. But I hope you're all having a... Wait, this is the bottom piece. I'm going to do the bottom piece. I'm already committed now. I've already got some paint on there. Good evening, everyone. How are you doing? Hi, Tina. Hi, Michelle. I know. I'm feeling adventurous tonight with this, Michelle. We're going to try not to ruin this shirt and add it to our crafting collection. So, fingers crossed that Zach can be a little bit clean tonight and not get it on the shirt. So again, we're just putting a little bark here on these pieces. And we're going to spread it out in no particular method or madness. Just going to spread it out. See if we need any more dots anywhere. Boom. How are you all doing though? Y'all having a great evening? Did you have a great day so far? I had an amazing day. Wife's gone. Kids are gone. It's just me and the dog. It's like the good old days. Just me and the dog. Kicking it up. Living our best life in the bachelor pad. That's what we're doing. Miss Amy is down at a gathering. She's having fun with a bunch of her girlfriends. Some ChuckCon stuff. Y'all ready for that? Hi, Rachel. How are y'all doing? Oh, thank you for the sprinkles. Hey, and don't forget, hey, Amy may be gone. I'm doing lives, still posting. And we have that amazing engagement appreciation going on this month. So make sure you're liking, hearting, and following our page for all those videos to get up in the rankings for the points. And don't forget that this week's cutout of the week, right here, Hello Summer, good till Sunday. Sunday at midnight, it goes bye-bye and a new one comes out. So type in club for all the supplies and stuff. I know, Michelle, we're going to get into a bunch of shenanigans. That's what you were just doing, Delora? Awesome. You stayed in the AC all day, Bambi? Hey, I don't blame you. You guys are getting like a big heat wave right now. You're probably not used to this early this time of year. The new cutout is so cute. Thank you. Hi, Tammy. All right, we're just drying this. Trying to get it dry real quick because now what I'm going to do, and I'm looking for, so bear with me. I tear Amy's craft basket apart looking for stuff. I think I found some glue here. But what I really wanted was like some whatchamacallit. I guess I could use, no, that's for chapstick. I want to do like the Vaseline technique where you, and I think I can do it with this. I'm pretty sure I can do it with Elmer's glue. I'll show you what we're going to do here. We're going to paint this real quick. We're going to paint this eucalyptus, but before I do need to dry that a little bit more. And a couple of spots that I painted brown, I'm going to put some of that Elmer's glue on there and paint the white over it. Hot in New Jersey too? Oh, thanks, Peggy. Hi, Kelly. Great job on that project, Kelly. And I thought I sent you a bag of like some of those extra pieces just for that reason right there. And if I didn't, I apologize. I knew there were some tiny pieces on that. I'll send you some of those. Why did Rachel have to carry Amy's bag? That's a great question, Bambi. I'll tell you why. Younger sibling. That's why, right there. Yep. Amy's been carrying Rachel's luggage for like since the days Rachel was born. So it's just, you know, that's how I view it with younger siblings. Michelle Pryor, your special request about the tool man, it's coming. It is coming. It is absolutely coming. Okay, I think we're good now. All right, I'm going to take some of this Elmer's glue. I believe this will work. I'd rather do Vaseline. But correct me if I'm wrong. Stop me if I'm crazy. I believe I can put this on here, then paint over it and scrape it right off. So, could you use wax? Sherry, great question. Could you use wax? I believe you could. Yes, I believe you could use this wax. And I thought about that too. There's like so many different ways to do this. I could use some wax, but I didn't want to use up Amy's wax. I knew she had another wax, but she took a bunch of supplies with her because they're going to be crafting. So, yeah, we could use this. I think we will. I'm just going to dub my finger in it and kind of spread it along here in some spots where I painted. I want a good heavy coat. Ooh, that was real heavy. Woo! See, and this is why I kind of like the idea of that glue a little bit better because it gave me something to use. Where did I just do with that piece? I just put a whole bunch on. Let me use one of these things now, kind of scrape it up. And I'm just going to kind of spread it out here a little bit in some of that brown I got. Not a whole lot. Like I said, I didn't paint the whole thing because I didn't want all the brown coming through. I just wanted like real little bitty lines. That's all. That is all. Elmer's glue works. It does work. That's what I thought. And I swear I've done this before. And I swear that's what I used last time. What I'm going to do, Miss Kelly, is I'm now going to paint these eucalyptus. And then I'm actually going to lay the transfer over it. I'm going to fuzz the transfer really well, then lay it over it. So that way we're kind of getting like a 3-color scrape effect on the box. That's ideally kind of what I'm going for, if that makes sense. So fingers crossed. I hope this works. I think it will. Sounds great in my head. But let's get the painting here and let's find out. Let's find out. I have a feeling it will. I hope it will. But hey, all we can do is try, right? And it's not like I can't get another one. Hey. I got that big one still I can go with. Oh, thank you, Tammy. It is, I do like these colors together. It's a good kind of everyday color. Man, I've been studying, not studying, I should say, but I've been doing my homework for while Miss Amy here is out of town, so I can have some hopefully amazing projects for you guys that'll bring some inspiration to you for over the summer and the upcoming holidays coming up. So we have some exciting things ahead over the next few days while Miss Amy's gone. We all know what tomorrow is, right? What's tomorrow? Can somebody tell me in the comments? Somebody tell me in the comments, what is tomorrow? Guess what we're going to do tomorrow? Because y'all wanted it. Oh, thank you, Delar. I appreciate that. All right, we got that. That's right. Tomorrow's Big Bow Friday. Big Bow Friday is in the house. We're going to have some fun with that. I got a couple different ideas for Big Bow Friday. And it just might be like really, really big. It's either going to be really good or not so good. But we're going to try. We're going to go with it. We're going to have ourselves a good old time. That's for sure. So again, we're just kind of getting this on there. One thing I like to do, me personally, like after I'm done painting, and I don't know how this is going to work with the wax on here, I like to give it a little spray after I'm done kind of with my initial coat, just to kind of smooth it out. Like that's, when we were putting together all these craft projects up here, it's one of the things I found I like to do. Like after I got done painting at something, I like to give just a little squirt, then go over with it with a brush, just to kind of give it one smooth, helps make it all look smooth, I guess. That's what I'm going for. That's what I'm going for. But yeah. You do the same thing? Oh man, are we having Big Bow? Yes, we are having Big Bow Friday tomorrow. We are. It's going to be epic. It's going to be amazing. I have potentially like 3 different bows, but no projects. 3 different bows, but no project yet to go with tomorrow's Big Bow Friday. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you're here. We'll be on about our same time, 7:30, 8 o'clock, somewhere in between there. Depends on how sunburned I get out tomorrow in the sun. I can, Amy's always complaining, why don't you ever come out to the pool with us? Because there's people in the pool, and they jump on me. And they ask me to do things. When do I like to go? When no one's here. That's my time for the pool. There's nobody here in the house. I'm in the pool. That's where you'll find me. That's where you will find me. In the pool. Get my little spray. Dun, dun, dun. Boom. There we go. Some shimmer. Ooh, for tonight, I thought about it. I did think about doing this box in shimmer tonight. That thought did cross my mind. Tomorrow's project, maybe. Maybe. Like I said, I've got I have like 3 different ideas for a bow, but no project nailed down to go with those bows yet. So I went in complete reverse order on how this is going to work out. So we'll see. We will see. All right, we're almost done. These are real simple, easy to paint. Now, one thing I am going to do is I am going to come in. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not. I was going to come in and paint the edges because these will show through, but I'm okay with them showing through. I think it's going to add a little bit of rust because I wouldn't be surprised if I end up adding a little bit of antique wax to this too. Not antique wax, I should say. Oh, I just splattered on myself, I think. What you call it? Distress. We're going to distress it. That's the word. That's the word. Rustic look, yes. Absolutely. So let's give this a quick little dry. I got our buckets here of legs, which we'll need to color and paint. Not sure yet what color. We'll probably do those like a brown, maybe. Yeah, add a little character. That's right. Does Kira get in the pool? No, believe it. She's the only lab dog that I'm aware of that I've ever owned that does not get in the pool. She just does not. She wants nothing to do with it. Does not want to go in it. Won't step a foot in it. She stepped like a foot in it once, and that was it. But yeah, no, she does not want to get in that pool, and I'm okay with that. I don't need a wet dog running around the house. That's right. We can't do it with Mr. Penn. Oh, she hears us talking about her. Okay. So let's do, ooh, you know what? I was thinking about doing this top one tonight. I really was. But I think I may switch it up to this and add a little, I don't know, peony or maybe coral. So have like the white leaves and the coral flower. Or maybe just the pattern. I don't know. What pattern do you guys want to see tonight on this box? Tell me, what pattern do you guys want to see on the box tonight? What are you all thinking? Let me know in the comments. Third one down, the flower one. Okay. Top one in white. So we'll do this. This is the top one. This is the second one, the third one, fourth, fifth. The third one looks Indian feather to you? It looks more like a flower to me, but I can see how it could look like a feather. Whichever one I pick. The fifth one, Donna. Wow, okay. Third, white and coral. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of third. I'm seeing a lot of five. Ooh, there's our first one. That would be cute on it. But I feel like that would just be a little too small on it. Because, yeah, so I think I am going to do the third one. But what I want to do now is I really want to fuzz it well. Because I'm not going to wax this. I'm not going to wax it because there's already wax on there that I don't want to get spread out more because I'm going to chalk it. I'm going to kind of scrape it all up when it's all said and done. But I'll tell you what I can do Hey, this is a 4-sided box. I'll do this. I'll do this on one side, and then I'll do this on one side as well, because we can turn it. And then I'll put, this is going to be a crazy box just for us tonight, right? It's going to be fun. And then I'll put these on the side. How's that sound, guys? I know she already did use those, which is, I was like, you know what? Let's kind of spice it up. So, all right, this here with these excuse me, teeth coming out is the bottom piece. So I painted the inside because it was there to be painted. So I'm going to stick with these two. And when I'm looking at it, this right here, the holes right here that I'm holding are going to be the bottom. They're going to go on the bottom like so. So what I will do is I'll do this. So I'm going to pull out, she took coral, oh man. So she took coral with her. So maybe I'll use peony. But I'm looking at the sunny side. Which one? Peony or sunny side? Which one do y'all think? For the flowers. So I'll do all the stems in white. And then I want to do the flowers in, maybe I'll do every other one. Sunny side. Sunny side peony. Sunny side peony. Sunny side peony. I know, I like the yellow too with the green, so I think it works. So what I'm going to do is, hey, we're going to get crazy tonight. I'm going to alternate every one. Okay? So, yeah, see, like, look, I barely put this thing on there, and look what it did. It pulled that right up. Pulled that right up. So we really need to maybe wax this thing, or fuzz this thing a little bit more. But I have a feeling it's going to pull it up anyway. Let me think. Think. Is this going to work? Maybe let me dry it a little bit more too. It does look a little. No, it's not wet. All right, you know what? Let's go for it. Let's just go for it. We're not going to press hard. We're going to leave it on there smooth. All right, let me get our colors ready here. And we'll, sunny side. Bright white. Here we go. Let's see how this turns out, folks, shall we? I'm going to grab my tools here. Do I have two of these? I sure do. Yeah. All right, let's start with the peony. Let's just go. We're going to go quickly so it doesn't dry. That'll be yellow. So basically, the flowers I'm painting, the ones going up are going to be peony. The ones going down will be sunny side. Like I said, we'll do all the stems in bright white. And fingers crossed this works. Fingers crossed. All right, we got that. Let's give that a wipe. Let's go to our sunny side. Move these out of the way here so y'all can see. Bear with me here. We try to move quickly. I really do dig these patterns. They just have they have multiple uses. I love the tea towel Amy did. I love what she did with it on the chair. I like transfers that have like multiple uses like this. Now we're going to grab our bright white and get those stems. Oh. Bear with me. Concentrating, please hold. Here we go, almost done. All right, looks good. Looks like I got everything. Just throw that back in there. Now let's check it out. See, yeah, that's what I was worried about, but it's still giving me, I'll tell you what. It did come off when I peeled it off, but it's actually kind of giving me the effect I want a little bit on those colors by coming off like that. Like I wanted it to look like the brown was underneath and it was painted again over with the eucalyptus and then the white as well. And it was coming off. So I'm still digging that the way that is coming through. That is good news there. Let's just wipe this off. We'll give that a dry and then go on to the next one. Or actually, we'll just set that to the side. And we'll start the next one while it dries. How about that? Oh, thank you guys. And then that's what I was saying. We'll do some distress oxide or distress. Is it distress oxide? In a minute to dirty it up even a little bit more. But I wanted to have that worn look. Now that I'm just let soak right there. And we will come back to it. So let's put away the peony and the sunny side. I am done with those colors for the evening. I do like the way they look though. They look very nice. All right, give our fingers a wipe off here. Okay. So now let's go to our little side squares here. Remember, always try to have the teeth pointing down because that's how they're going to go into the bottom of the box so you know which side you're holding up. So now let's grab this. We're going to what are we doing? What are we doing here? What's this called? I'm drawing a blank. We are releasing the lint. Man, I am drawing a blank on this. Fuzzing, thank you. There's the word. There's the word I'm looking for. Fuzzing. And you can use anything to fuzz. You can use your shirt. I mean, not anything. You can use your awesome fuzz cloth. Whatever you want. I like to use my shirt. I'm one of those. All right, let's get this lined up. So, okay, these are a little, let me see if that one works better. Yeah, I think we'll do that one. We're going to use the center one. So that way it fills out the full side of the box. And we're not going to press hard down on it. And let's just set that up. Yeah, there there we go. And it did pull up some of that green paint I have underneath, which is fine because we're going to get the rest of that in a second. Let's pull our mat back up here. Give this a quick little clean and reuse it. I'm not brave like Amy to reuse a transfer, especially when I'm laying it on top of wax already that I plan on scraping off. I don't think that'd be very wise. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that, Lena. I'm digging it so far. Now, what I did struggle with, and maybe y'all can help me out with this as well, is I know I'm going to distress it. But what color should I distress it with? Should I go do like a brown or a black when distressing this? That's where I was kind of like, ugh. What should I do? Like, I usually leave the distressing to Amy. She's awesome at that. I like the idea of it. But asking me to pick colors on that one is like, not a good idea. Not a good idea at all. We need this. Hi, Wanda. Welcome to the show. I hope you're having a great evening. All right, let's get this. Give it a quick fuzz. Lay that on there. And do our bright white. One more time. Perfect. Ta-da! See, it really does look good on the sides. It does. See? Popping through there. All right. Now, I said on this next one, we would do the first pattern. Maybe a bronze oxide. Ooh, brown or rust color. Okay. Brown says you're seeing brown come through. Okay. Okay. But you already have the brown showing through. Okay. Brown because I do have it already showing through. Okay, got it. Now, let's see. How do I want to do this one? Wait a second here. I think nope. Teeth out is the bottom piece. Did I say that? If I didn't, I'm correcting myself. Hi, Tracy. I was just looking at the flower like, did I do that on the wrong board? Did I do that on the wrong board? So one thing you do want to make sure is you'll see it right there is I got a little bit of glue in the hole. Not a glue, I got a little bit of paint in the glue. A little bit of paint in the hole. Holy moly. It was like one of the hardest things to say in my life. I just want to get that out there because it will make putting that piece in there a little bit difficult. Okay, so let's go back here now. How do I want to do this one? Do I have enough room for two? Oh my, that's not fuzzed at all. Not fuzzed at all. Ooh. A gust of wind from nowhere. Came by to say howdy. That was a strong gust of wind. Like a hurricane. Like Hurricane Zach or something. Oh, man. All right, so I think I'm only going to do, man, I feel like 2 rows of the diamonds would be too much. What do you guys think? 1 row or 2 rows of this? Yeah, take shelter, exactly. Falling porch leaners. Falling porch leaners in the house. Man. How do I want to do that? I think 2 rows, it would be too much. So I am just going to do 1 across. I'm going to do 1 across. That's it. Before something else falls on me. We don't need that. In fact, I made a promise to myself that I wouldn't do anything stupid to end up in the hospital while there's nobody here. I was like, okay, we're not going to do anything that's going to send us to the hospital. All right, check it out. So far, so good. Like I said, it did pull up some of that stuff, but that's okay. We wanted to do that ultimately. But I'm going to set this right here real quick, and then we'll dry these. And I'm going to have to take these to the sink to clean because there is some paint stuck to the back of it from where we were having our wax down. That's okay. We're not worried about that. So let's get to drying. Let's get to drying. And then we will scrape. We'll see what our scrape effect looks like. Oh, thanks, you guys. Well, it'll be our little secret, our little crafting secret tonight, okay? All right, I am loving the way this is coming through. So, what am I going to use to scrape this? Does Amy have a paint scraper of any kind? What does she have in here? What does she have in here that I could use? You know, I could use the paint scraper. You're right. I'm sure somebody said that. I could use the paint scraper, and I think I will. Let's see how well that works on this piece right here. I'm not going too hard because I don't want to ruin the entire project, but it's doing exactly what I want it to do. Peeling up some of that paste from underneath. Check it out. See? Very cute. Very, very cute. Let's try this one. How are we? I think we're good here. Let's try this. Maybe go to the sides a little bit. Warm up that wax a little, might come off a little bit easier. Who knows? Hi, Stephanie from Wisconsin. Yes, it did work. Exactly. See, that's exactly what I wanted. Is I wanted it to pull up some of that like yellow as well to show that brown underneath it, like it was painted over and over again. But yes, it did work. It did work. Now, I apparently had a little bit too much there on the center, but it's okay. It's okay. Too much on this center, not enough on this center. So this is going to be our good side. Okay, that's going to be our good side tonight. That's going to be our good side tonight. And because this is the one I just did, I want to make sure it is completely dry. We'll just give it a quick dry. And let's go across. Now, some of you may still have those little wax markers too that Amy gave away in one of our craft boxes, which is ultimately what I was looking for, but I couldn't find. So like, check it out. Like, look what it did to these two here. Like, that's exactly what I wanted to do, to kind of give it that beat up, worn look. But now it looks kind of like, hey, you just painted that and you painted a really bad job. Look, so what we need to do now is we need to rust it up. So let's see what colors we have here. We have Rusty Hinge, Antique Linen, I think would be too light. Ooh, we have these markers or crayons. No, that's a horrible idea. We do have white. We have walnut. I think walnut may be the one to go with because it's going to be a little bit darker. Or black soot. So I think, what do you guys think? Walnut or rust? Walnut or rust? Oh, that's awesome, Kim. Yes, the clear wax crayon. Yes. Walnut, that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking too there, ladies. We'll grab a dauber here. And we're going to do something. You know what? I think I'm going to try. Woo-wee. I'm going to try it with one of these tonight. Those daubers don't like really fit me very well. I suffer from fat finger syndrome. It's horrible. Sometimes you mistype words. Words get stuck together. I'm just going to dab some on here. And then I'm going to take it just actually, or actually I'll take the bottom piece here and kind of see what it looks like. Yeah, okay. So we're going to need to get more. Is there a way to kind of freshen this up? Like, do I spray water on it? This poor guy here looks like he's been beaten up. Oh, thanks, Donna. Use the paper towel? You mean just to kind of dab it? Dab it? Like, here's what I just did on this one. Like, I just kind of, I went up and down on that. Oh, to spread it on the boards. Oh, okay, we could try that. We'll try that technique. We'll try that technique. All right, let's try that. Okay, that works. I like that. Kind of dirty. Ooh, that's a good pull. Yeah, check that out now. See, we're getting there, folks. We're getting there. I'm digging it. I heard if you put them upside down when you put them away, it helps them from drying out. Ooh, Stephanie, that's a good idea. I can see that working because these are kind of like, well, they are ring pads. That's a great idea. So let's try that. Oh, yeah. Dust up that corner there. Brush it off a little. Check it out. Yeah. I did a good job with it. I like it. Now let's see what this does. Oh, yeah. You don't want to leave a lot of white. All right, check it out. We got it. Now let's assemble it. Let's assemble it. Thanks, guys. See, you too can play with the oxide or Distress Oxide. You too. I remember at one time everyone's like, I'm nervous with that. I'm nervous with it too, guys, but together we can do it. So let's put our project together now. Super simple and easy to do. You just find the holes. Dun, dun, dun. Maybe on the right side. If it doesn't match up one way, throw it the other. Did I paint that the right side? Check my paint. How did I do this earlier? Painted the wrong side. Whoopsie daisy. That's okay, it's the bottom of the box. See? We painted the right side. It was the bottom of the box. Now, yes, I didn't paint the inside of the box. I probably should have. Probably should have. I agree. But so far, so good. So far, so good. Yeah, I'm not using any glue on this because these are pretty sturdy with these slits. You can use glue, absolutely, but this is one you don't need to. Take that top part off. Check it out, guys. We have our planters box now. See, rusted, looks old, worn, and torn, right? Hit the heart button. Now, we can throw some flowers in there, don't we? Let's throw some flowers in there. Let's get crazy. Is that gonna fit? That's a little high. That's okay. So what I want to do is I'm going to use I didn't use fabric scissors there, don't tell. You guys, we didn't see that, did we? All right, so I'm going to throw those in there. I'm also going to throw flowers for wifey for her return. That's right. Told her I'd make her some pretty things while she was gone. And gosh darn it, we're going to. I went and got her flowers. I bought her flowers. So these we're going to use. I'll use some of them. But I also have, somewhere too. I have some moss too because, well, I may actually end up redoing this. We're going to redo this. I do feel like it is shorter than I want it to be, so. I have a cool styrofoam cutter somewhere. Oof. That like melt, like it's one of those hot things that, you know, wire up. It's pretty cool. We'll do that there. Can we make that side work? We can. All right. We got it all in there now. We need a vacuum in here stat. Whew. All right. We're going to take some flowers now. And they're definitely a little too long. So we'll just take out some clippers here. We're going to take some of the moss. What does she call this? Or is it, it's called, oh my gosh, isn't it like Santa Fe or something with an S, moss? I'm going to lay some down here just to help kind of create that look. You can glue it to keep it in place, but we're not going to. I don't see this getting moved a lot or being by an open door. But we're kind of putting that in there to hide the styrofoam. You could use rocks. You can use whatever you want. Spanish moss. There it is. That's its name. You're all so helpful. All right, so let's trim ourselves some flowers here. Come on. You want to come off. You want to come off. Probably help. Because you know what? Those are probably right-handed clippers. It's a crying shame, this world. I'll tell you what, folks. The hatred us lefties receive. It's cruel and it's unusual punishment. Oh, these are cute. I think I did a good job picking these out. All right, we're gonna need several because we want them to look wild and crazy. And then we're just gonna kind of stick them in there. Just, you know, go crazy with them. This is one I think you would want to, you know, it's even a box though too, where you don't have to put the styrofoam in there. You can very easily put in just some greenery, lay some greenery in there. Like if y'all remember that the handlebar thing we did on Z to A Woodwork, like our first live on that page. It looks absolutely amazing, like with just greenery in there sitting on our table. I love it. Oh, yeah. See, I've been telling her she needs some flowers to kind of sprucing this place up here a little bit. Ta-da! Check it out. How cute is that, everybody, from either side? Either side. I think we need a few more flowers right there. Let me get one more. Oh, but it turned out so cute. I'm gonna loosen them up. Oh my gosh. Adorable. Absolutely adorable. I think she's going to love this. Now, I was going to put legs on this. 2, 3, 4. I got... The question is, though, what do you guys think? Do you think this needs legs? I think it would look really cute with legs. 2, 3, 4. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kind of spread those out. Look at that. I think that's cute either way, with legs or without legs. I think I'm going to leave it without legs tonight, but I would love to see someone do it with legs because I think it'll be adorable. So I hope you enjoyed tonight's project. I hope you are part of our club, because if you're not, you are missing out on the best club out there. So type in club for all the supplies that we're doing. Y'all have a great evening. Get excited. Tomorrow's Big Bow Friday. We'll see you then. Have a good night.